So today our topic is about nanotechnology. So nanotechnology deals with particle size between 1 to 100 nanometers. So 1 nanometers is 1 billionth of a meter. At this size, materials behave differently. So nanotechnology in electronics, basically it makes materials stronger and lighter. It improves speed and efficiency of devices. It also helps in medical and environmental field. Nanotechnology in medicine, for example, nanotechnology is used to treat the diseases. It helps in accurate drug delivery. It reduces the side effect of medicines. In drug delivery, nanoparticles carries the drug directly to affected cells. In healthy cells are not damaged, so treatments becomes more effective. In the cancer treatments, nanoparticles target the cancer cells only. They destroy the tumors with precision, and this reduces harm to the normal cells. So, nanotechnology in cancer treatments. So, there is the two a diagram presenting the conventional and the modern technologies of the nanoparticles. So, in the conventions where the systematic side effects will be treated by the harmful radiations, some drug resistance, some profile for combined therapies, and a late stage diagnosis will be observed. While in the modern technologies such as the nanotechnology, it enhance the imaging, faster diagnosis, decrease the radiation's exposures, and then therapeutics will be more easier. It's also having the targeted delivery, lower toxicity, increase the therapeutic efficiency. So it's have the multifunctional combined therapies in the nanotechnology. Nanotechnology in disease diagnosis, for example, nanosensors detect the disease earlier. They identify the viruses and bacteria quickly. It's also having the early detection save the lives. Nanotechnology in electronics, for example, it has been used to make the smaller electronic parts. These devices become faster and lighter and have a more powerful consumption have been reduced. Nanotechnology in energy production, for example, nanotechnology improve the energy production. It increase the battery life and it helps in to save the energy. Nanotechnology in solar energy, for example, nanoparticles absorb the more sunlight. So these solar panels produce the more electricity and the renewable energies become more cheaper. Nanotechnology in battery storage, for example, nanoparticles stores the more energy. These particles or batteries charge faster and the fuel cells become more durable. Nanotechnology in the pollution's control, for example, nanotechnologies helps to reduce the pollution. It cleans the air and the water and it protects the environment. Nanotechnology have been also used in the filtration. For example, nanofilters remove the bacteria and the chemicals. They remove the salt and the heavy metals and then clean the drinking water. Nanotechnology in the filtration, for example, there will be the different treatments, the primary treatment and the secondary treatment. The primary treatment where the raw sewages or the will be screened, some communicators will be used and some grid chambers that will remove the water. This is the primary treatment of the water. While in the secondary treatment, these primary effluents will be passed through the aeration tanks, where the secondary clarifier will be remove all the activated sludges and then in return mixed by return sludge pumps. So in the same way, disinfectants will be introduced in the secondary effluents that discharge to surface water or tertiary treatments will be needed. So this is the nanotechnology filtration plants which have been used to treat the water. Nanotechnology in agriculture, for example, nanofertilizers improve the plant growth. They also reduce the fertilizer wastage and crop productions will be increased. Nanotechnology also help in the food packaging. For example, nanotechnology improves the food packaging. Food stay fresh for a longer time and the food quality will be monitored. Nanotechnology have been specific role in the sports. For example, sports equipment use the nanoparticles. Some bats, rackets, and balls become strangers and lighters. At least get better performance. Nanotechnology and security make a special role. For example, nanoscanners detect the explosives. They are used at airports. Security become more effective with the help of these nanotechnology tools. Nanotechnology playing a specific role in the defense mechanism. For example, nanosensors detect the chemicals and the biological weapons. Nano-coated uniform protect the soldiers, and the weapons become lighter and more accurate. So, nanotechnology in the vaccinations, for example, nanotechnologies have been used in the vaccines to make them safer and more effective. Tiny particles, called the nanoparticles, protect the vaccines and help to deliver it directly to the immune cells. So, this is all about the nanoparticles, the nanotechnology applications, and their use in the daily life. Thank you so much.